Hello friends, welcome back. My name is Anastasia and I'm back outside. We are in our new location here at the Salt Box, so the workshops will be taking place by the Lavender, and I'm really excited for that. I've had some feedback from my videos. I'm trying to wear the earpods for now so that the volume level can be higher, and unfortunately I cannot make the videos too small. I will try my best, but I'm a person who tends to go off the beaten path and against the grain. So here I am. I'm just doing what I'm doing. If you like it, then you like it. If you don't, then you don't. That's okay. It's not intended for everyone, and I'm totally okay with that. I'm just going to throw out my information out there, and those of you who it's going to land with, it's going to land with. My intentions are always positive, so if you are offended by anything I say in this video, that is not my intention. I apologize in advance. And just know it's coming from a good place, and hopefully it's going to put a smile on your face, make you think about something positive, or push you forward in a positive direction. So I wanted to talk today about parenting and a little bit about, let's say, modalities for parenting, religion a little bit. So if you are offended by these topics, they're controversial, that's okay. It's, sometimes we need to feel a little bit uncomfortable so that we can make good things happen. So I'll get right into it. I wish when I was younger that I was given a manual of who I am, a blueprint of what my personality is like, what I'm good at, what my purpose is, what I should be doing, what path should I take. And we don't get that. We don't come with that. And oftentimes what happens is we become parents before we've even figured that out for ourselves as adults. I don't know about you, but the self-help books, all that inner work has come to me after becoming a parent, not before. And I wish it was the other way around. So I was thinking it's a perfect opportunity once you become a parent to keep that in the back of your mind so that you can go forward with the intention of the next generation being better than we were, being better than us, giving them the tools that maybe we didn't have growing up. And I don't mean financial, and I don't mean education. I mean tools in the sense of self-worth, self-understanding, and awareness. Now, there are different modalities, and some of them may go against some religious beliefs. Me, personally, I am very strong in my faith. I am Orthodox Christian, and I have come to see little bits and parts of different holistic practices and how they connect with my particular religion, but I also see the common thread in most religions and how they can still benefit from these holistic practices that some may say are woo-woo or out there, or they go against it, but I don't think they do, because we were created by a creator, and everything that is around us is intentional, and everything that is happening is intentional. And I think it only brings us closer and connects us more with our faith when we make that connection for ourselves and move forward in a better, positive way. Because at the end of the day, if our intention is to be a good person, to be the best we can be, then that next intention, once we've attained that, is to be better for other people. And if we're better for other people, then we're kind of boosting up in general, the world, the life itself is good. Because I truly believe there is no bad in this world. There is only good, and we have been conditioned to view it as bad. And the more you think about it, there's a saying that life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. It's up to you to see it that way and to take it how it comes and use that for the positive benefit that it can be for other people. Now, being a parent, oftentimes we find ourselves being a parent before we've actually really finished learning who we are as a person. And I remember in high school going into it, there was one careers class where we were trying to find out our personality types. And I think this is a great strategy. Just I think that the modality that they were using was wrong. It was very general, it was very basic, and it was more focused on what's your personality type and what career is best suited for you. And I didn't find it very accurate. Now, recently, I've come across human design, and wow, it's mind-blowing. The more you get into it, the more it's just making sense out of everything and everyone that's happened in the past and that's happening in the future. And I just see so much benefit from it, and especially for parenting and for children going forward. It is like the blueprint, it is like the manual that you can give your child so that they have the best chance at having the best life for the best outcome for a best world. So I don't think there's any danger in that, and I think you can Google it, you can do your own research information, but I'll just share briefly that there are different types of people, and according to that type you fall into, like as a category, there are even more specific types, and among those types in your individual chart you have gates and channels, and they all mean different things. And the more you explore that and understand it, the more you become aware of your true purpose in this life and have the tools that you need to fulfill that purpose or to go against it. And I see a beautiful connection with that and my faith, because it's almost like this it's almost like you come into this world, God brings you into this world, and you have a purpose to fulfill. And somewhere along the way, just like a box from IKEA comes with a manual, like a picture book of how to assemble it, we lose ours. And so this is like the manual that is supposed to come with us as we come into this world to fulfill our greater purpose. And when you find it, it's life altering, because you come into alignment with yourself, you become humbled, and you understand that there is more and you're part of more, and that's a beautiful feeling. And if we can pass that feeling on to our children, then that almost ensures a better next generation. So I wanted to open up the video with that, but I also wanted to wrap it up with the thought that it doesn't matter what your faith is. I know some people who watch this channel, they are a variety of faiths, some don't have any faith at all, but if you can look at all these holistic practices from the lens of your faith and see how they can be applicable to your own situation, your own life, I think there is a lot of benefit to it. And I think when we open our hearts and open our minds, that when the intention is good and the intention is for better, not just a better self, but a better world, tongue twister, but a better world, then I believe those things that you have concerns about cancel each other out. Because if we live in a world of fear, and if we live in a world of speed and the constant conditioning that we've been programmed to, then it does seem depressing, and it seems like there's no end to it but bad. So I encourage you to explore human design. I'm just throwing it out there. Google it for yourself. Just try. It's an experiment. It's not a religion, it's not a dogma or anything like that. It's just an experiment. Try it for yourself. See if it resonates with you. And if it does, the next step as a parent, I would say, is see if it resonates with your children and your relationship with them. And if it does, then you've just given them tools that they can put in their toolbox of life. And especially if you have teenagers, I think that's so wonderful. If I was a teenager, I would have loved to have this information, because I would have just honed in on what I truly believed and thought and felt inside, that I was different. And I'm not different, because there are people like me out there, just I'm a specific type. My personal type is a projector. So I understand now I'm not supposed to be part of this rat race and comparing myself to other people, and I am supposed to be doing different things, and I am supposed to be going against the grain because I have the left angle cross of what's it called, the left angle cross of defiance. And I have the so many channels that are connected to that, so I'm honing in, I'm aligned, I'm feeling it, I'm vibing with it, and now my energy is focused on connecting that with my children. I have two generators, two completely different generators, and a manifesting generator, and how that relationship is playing out is incredible. And I only see so many opportunities now for my children, and tools and guidance I can give them when they're struggling. And I can see where their energies are at, and I can see where the frustrations come into play and how they bond with each other. And I think that's fabulous. And I just encourage all of you to do the same. Close your opinion of the woo-woo and the holistic and all that stuff that you may have. I think that's what tends to happen in that field, is that, when someone becomes very passionate about yoga or very passionate about nutrition, they can get so into it that sometimes the arrogance comes out, and they kind of push a whole crowd of people away that would have actually benefited from them if they didn't, I want to say tone it down a notch, but I do want to say that. I apologize. I don't want to offend anybody. Just if they toned it down a notch, it would be more accessible and more relatable to other people, and that whole field would grow. And the same for human design. I think the people that are in it, like, thank goodness there are people that are in it, because you need to spread this news. But again, it needs to be toned down a notch so that it is more accessible and approachable to other people that are a little bit on the fence of, oh, what is that? I don't understand. Is it like my horoscope or whatever? It's different, and it's worth exploring. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to leave you with that. Be open-minded, stay positive, and I'm wishing everyone a wonderful winter break. Stay warm.